Hexport docks. Right this. Okay. Fuck. Okay, we gotta escape Hexport. Okay, what's happening over here? Search the row. The factory owners of the row speak mostly in terms of supply and demand, but going door to door might help you find a ship fitter you need. Factory row is filled with workers hauling material through its zero-G corridors. Helping might win you some fans among the factories. Trusted supplier. Okay. Shit. Okay, we kind of need to do both. Search the row. Alright, let's roll with this. Shit. Okay, that's not as good as I hoped. This one's probably gonna fuck me over. It didn't. I will take it. Factory row howls as you glide through its cramped passages. Whatever its many bays and rooms once were, they now serve as containers for industry of any kind. Whirring manufactories precisely engineer components with rapidly shifting arms, while scrapers hammer. I can read. Am I just fucking dyslexic?
Yes.
Incessantly. Yeah, fucking there we go. Jesus, I got it now. At bent ship plates. Everywhere you look, there is energy and activity, and for good reason. Hexport itself is built on the derelict fragments of a solar reflector, and even the small amount of energy generated by its remaining mirrors is enough to power a city of machines. It is familiar to you, of course, in a strange, far-off way, because of Darkside. That place and your memories of it are a muddy haze, but it is hard to forget the glint of its hexagonal reflectors, 10 or 20 times more in numbers than Hexport's, and that wild, flickering city glowing on their back like a tumor. In comparison, Hexport feels provincial? Yeah. Provincial. But deep in Factory Row, you could almost be back in Darkside. And then you see them, tubes just like those Seraphim had waved in your face, the feed lines. You push over to the display window of the unit, marked Kersten Supply in block capital cut from the whole plate. There, amongst an angled shelf of oversized ship components, sit the feed lines, like some large biomechanical tangle of snakes. You slip inside where the sound of Factory Row, I know you said raw, is a little screened. Is a little screened, and spot a larger figure working at a bench, hunched over, concentrating. It seems he doesn't notice you enter. Hello? Oh, hello there. A sharp eye glints as the figure looks over his shoulder. Can I help you? His accent is heavy but unknown to you. Those feed lines, how much? There's a sharp clink as Karsten places his tools and component against a magnetic plate on the wall. He turns with a surprising glance and begins cleaning his hands with a cloth. Those sharp eyes scan you, but Karsten's thick-set features do not betray the results of his assessment. Custom built those for a client that never collected. He looks at his hands while he speaks, checking for stray oil stains. You have one of the old Mevs then. He sounds out the letters in a way you don't recognize as he speaks. You try to recall anything you know about your ship, but the memories elude you. Perhaps Seraphim could have come along. I think so. Karsten squints a little. Right. Look. Karsten drips over to where you are standing, his imposing height evident. For a fellow enthusiast like you, he continues in a distinctive monotone, let's say a few hundred cryo on clean chits. He shoots you a glance at the feed lines. 400, let's say, to be precise. 400? I don't have 400.
And he's
Carson,
ugly.
it looks like he's bald.
They're all bald. They're all bald and they're torturing people who have hair. Oh.
He has fucking giant fucking muscles though. You see that shit?
I don't give a fuck about muscle, bro.
Carson looks you up and down and sniffs. Sniffs. It's expensive, I know. It's a shame, but it's just the way they are. It's just what they're worth. He screws up his mouth a little into something that might be a smile. However, I'm more of a bartering type myself anyway. Barter sounds good. Carson nods sagely. There's a little favor I need a crew for. Well, you look like you might be good for it. You might be a good fit. He tucks the cloth away in his pocket and clasps his hand. I know of an old Solheim wreck out there. Very old, pre-collapse. It's tucked away in a dead zone, so no one has ever really cut it. He shrugs. Not only that, but Solheim derelicts have a habit of triggering nasty security protocols when approached by an unfamiliar ship, so it's been left well alone. But a salvager like you with an old Solheim ship with a brig, I bet it wouldn't even flinch if it saw you coming. He smiles. I have a special interest, a need for that old tech. All those Solheim ships had a data core, and while I don't care about the accounting reports or the material ledgers or whatever they kept in the damn thing, I do care about the hardware. So if I was to find you back here with that data core in your cargo hold, cut clean and complete, well, then I could see my way to doing a straight barter for those feed lines. Carson pauses, sniffs at the air again. You need to come. You just need the coordinates. Why do you want it? Special interest. You wait for more, but his flat expression tells you it isn't coming. So you interested? He glances back at his workbench, because I'm a busy man. 400's really fucking expensive, so I'll do it. Alright then, he holds out a heavy hand for you to shake, and as you automatically reach out, he grabs your forearm instead. Carson pulls you closer, squeezing your arm. Let's keep this one between us, alright? He half smiles, his face huge and close. It's our deal. Before you can respond, he thumbs a little drive into your palm. Those coordinates. And then he lets out. I can't read. And then he lets go of your arm with what you swear is a wink. I'm sorry? A wink? He trying to huh? You take a moment to gather yourself, and by the time you do, a whirring fills the air. Carson, having returned to his workbench. You turn and glide out of Carson's supply with a growing mix of anxiety and excitement in the pit of your stomach and a factory row in your ears. A contract, Seraphim might even be impressed. You look at the drive in your palm and smile. This could be a route out. You think of leaving this place behind in possession of an improved ship too. Suddenly a small but firm hand falls on your back. Damn, that's a loud car. An equally small voice coming with it. Hey, wait up. You turn in the passage and see a young woman, her hair waving from the rapid glide. She clearly just came out to catch you. She steadies herself using your shoulder. Sorry, she smiles, a quick and flat smile. Wanted to catch you. I'm Junie. Her dark eyes flick around nervously. You notice the portable terminal she carries, something data scrapers call a deck, and her backpack full of components and trailing wires. Do I know you? She pauses, confused by the question. No, she pauses again. Carson, she starts, still catching her breath. He sent me to grab you. Oh. She smiles that flat smile again. Wants me to come with you on that job. Her eyes shoot down to the drive in the palm of her hand. She smiles again. Why didn't he tell me? She glances back towards Karsten's. I guess he forgot. He does that sometimes. I don't know. I don't fucking trust you. She looks sheepishly at you. He just grabbed me after you two were done talking, so. Carson's always sending me on things like this. I guess he wants me to help you out. Keep an eye on things. She pauses. I can be pretty helpful. So, should I meet you at your ship and you can tell me when we're ready to go? I'm not sure. She looks nervous. Sure? I mean, you aren't sure when you are leaving? I'm not sure you're coming. She pauses, thinking. I mean, Carson said I need to go. She glances back at the shop's direction. And he does get pretty mad when people don't do what he asks. She shrugs. Oof. He did say that it was just between him and I. I don't care.
The
Look.
fact that I don't care as an option is really fucking funny to me. Because I would say that shit. Look at that, whatever, okay. That's a me type of a fucking response. I'm an asshole. I would fucking say that shit.
It's like, hey, I want to come with you. No. Like, why? No, because he said I should come along. It's like, I don't really fucking care.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Look, she glances around. You are going to need me out there. There's a reason that Derelict has been left alone. I specialize in Solheim wrecks. She meets your eye. I can help you get what you need. Whatever. She smiles a weak smile. Junie pushes off and waits.
It's so fucking funny, bro. I'm sorry.
Just okay, period.
That's fucking option. You're gonna need me. I specialize in her. I don't fucking care. I do not care. Nobody cares. Go away.
Nobody cares. Go away. Don't talk to me. I don't want to see.
Don't care. Didn't ask.
L plus ratio. Junie pushes off and waves. Looking forward to working with you. Oh, looking forward to working with you. She calls back as an afterthought. Oof. What about the ship? Oh, I'll find it. She calls back and then disappears down the passage. I don't trust her at all. I don't trust her in the slightest. You watch her go, glad of the contract, but nervous too. Will Kirsten keep up his side of the deal, side of the bargain, if you deliver? Oh shit, we're here. I don't know about this, sleeper. Seraphin looks nervously out at the rig's window as you finish explaining Kirsten's deal, as well as Junie's offer to help. If the job was easy, Kirsten would have done it himself already. That means there's a catch. He frowns at the stars. And there's definitely something going on with this Junie girl. He shakes his head. What choice do we have? What if? Seraphin narrows his eyes. We could get the cryo together to buy the theater lines. It's 400 fucking crits, and we have 19, man. Do we have the time? Is that possible? Is that even possible? I found a contract board at the exchange further in station. Gestures towards Hexport. We take on a job that might get us some of the way towards buying those feed lines. Plus, even if we do want to take Kirsten's job, a bit of money to get ourselves prepared wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not fucking wrong. Fill up on fuel, supplies, be ready for whatever comes. Do we have time? Probably not, but without cryo for fuel and supplies, we aren't going anywhere. Seraphin sighs. Just take a look at the contract board and see what you think. While you're at it, you might want to see if you can scare up some freelance crew too. Seraphin shrugs. Many hands make light work. Or we can stop messing around. We take Harrison's job right now, and we get it done before he can think twice. Seems like a whole set of bad options to me. Fuck. Either way, I've got work to do on the drive. Seraphin nods a farewell, heading back to the engine room. Let me know what you decide. For a moment, you pause, letting the haze of plans and ideas settle in your mind. Shit! Suddenly, you curl up, pain shooting along your spine. You grit your teeth, your muscles lock tight, your vision narrows as you squeeze your eyes shut. You feel a shift, as if some connection has broken. It's almost impossible to describe, like you're floating away from your body, dispersing, dissolving. There's nothing familiar in the pain, nothing to hold on to. You grit your teeth. And then another shift comes, and you're back in your body, trembling against the metal wall of the passage. The pain slowly fades, becoming a pulsing throb, and then a residual flicker. You flex in 0G, stretching out of the tension. There's a strange sensation of distance that persists beyond the pain, a disconnection between your body and yourself, a flickering numbness that refuses to reside. You wonder if the reboot has done something to your body, or if this is some new sensation you will have to live with indefinitely. It strikes you that you know so little about the body that houses you. It could be moments away from collapse, or it might preserve for countless cycles like this. You try to shake off the feeling, pushing your hands against each other until they feel like they're yours again. Time is the one thing you need, and right now it feels like you're running out fast. You head for the airlock. You have work to do. You have unlocked a contract. Open the map screen to view it. Oh, contracts! Oh my god! Contracts are high-risk, high-reward jobs that you and your crew can take on. You and your crew can take on contracts. Require preparation and care to succeed. You'll need to gather enough fuel to travel to the contract. Gather as many supplies as you can afford to keep you and your crew going. Look for opportunities to recruit crew, temporary or permanently, to help you on a contract. Consider which crew to take carefully. They have different skills and stress resistances, and who you choose can affect the story. Once you are ready, you can select the contract on the map. Then your crew to proceed. Oh shit! Payment 1 feed line. Extract a data core. Is there a time on this? By god damn, 400. And that's the data core. Okay. Duly noted. Okay, cryo, fuel, supplies. Whoa, I didn't mean to go here. Oh, no. Okay, so if I press circle, it brings me back to the ship automatically. That's actually pretty good. Data defusal shift. All scrapyards have paid data refusal. Data defusal work to offer as old tech tends to be laced with protocols and countermeasures that need disabling. Swift Scrap Solutions is triple S, as it's known locally, is a chaotic and slightly terrifying scrapyard where open shifts are always available. Sell raw scrap. That could be good for pay. Contract board. Conway Signal. Station management have located a Conway Signal. Oh, you can buy the contract. Okay. Station management have located Conway Signal. They are concerned to see one so close and are looking for someone to disable its source. 200. I might tackle that. How far is that? That's 2 fuel. Oof. Okay. Okay, it tells me belt unavailable. It tells me the mission and how dangerous they are. I'll fuck with that. Okay. I got 1 dice left. Let's see if I can get at least something from this. Yes, I can. New location discovered. The warehouses. Freight loading. The warehouses at the Hexport docks supply the industrial operations of the station, meaning they need constant loading and restocking. Alright, I guess then... Rig bunks. Right, I need dice for that. That's interesting. I'm already fucking with this. This is so much more intricate than the first game. And I like that. These are really fucking good dice. Holy shit. That's great. Okay, now we got 15. That is fantastic. Alright, let's see. The docks. Can I throw this in there? Okay, hopefully this is 2. Shit. God damn it. Okay. I'll throw in this 2, and that should be enough for it. You know what? I'll take it. As you are gliding across the docking concourse, you hear a scuffle. A noise of raised voices cut through the conversation, drifting out of the dockside shops. Glancing down an alley, you see a huddle of figures shouting back and forth. You spot one man in the middle of the group, surrounded, pushing the others back as they grab at the bag slung over his shoulder. Oh shit. You don't like the way this looks, but then again, Seraphim told you to keep your head down. Ooh. Man, these are all kind of iffy. I don't trust that. This is not terrible, and I'm curious about Wait It Out. He has a bag. Probably stole some shit. There could be good shit in that bag. We can steal it. Which I feel like rush in would be good. But I don't have the stats for that. So it may cause a distraction. Neutral outcome. I'll take it. You look around for something that could break up the fight, and you see a thick cooling pipe running down the alleyway. You quickly try to understand the system and choose a valve to start spinning. As you do, the system begins to vent in sequence down the alley, violent jets randomly bursting into the air. There's a scramble in the alley, and you spot the figure who was being attacked drop down to the alley floor. Oh shit. Then your vision instantly fills with a pale liquid as a jet of coolant jumps out nearby, missing you, but sending you spinning in 0G. Okay, I see how that could have been bad. Yikes. After a few moments, you manage to steady yourself, and as you do, you see a clear alley. The assailants having fled, with one figure gliding towards you. I suppose you think that was clever. The man gives you a severe look. You like to break up fights you didn't start? He laughs. Belt's gonna eat you up. He shifts the large bag on his shoulder, weightless, but unwieldy in 0G. Yeah. I was helping. How about some thanks? The man eyebrows shoot up. You think I needed you back there? He tuts. Tuts? Yeah. You're the weirdest one I've met, that's for sure. You watch the man go, and then after a moment, he stops and turns back, rubs his forehead, looking down as he does. What is your deal anyway? He sighs. Maybe you are good. Maybe you're new here, but Hexport is no place for do-gooders. I know what it's like. To get beat up? The man shakes his head. Hexport's got real rough. Look, let's not hang around, alright? The man pats his chest. I'm Femi. He unshoulders one of the bags and pushes it towards you. Make yourself useful. Let's head. You get the strap of the bag over your shoulder and follow him through the docks, gliding past the concourse towards the connecting bridge. He cuts down a side passage, looking back to check if you're following. Then he stops at the docking bridge, connecting to the dull green ship and yellow markings. You look out the viewing window at the odd catamaran-like shape, seemingly built for two separate hulls welded together. Symbol Crash, he says, and you assume that's the ship's name. Femi, you bring in Strays, a young woman, brightly dressed and stretching as she drifts into the passage. She glances at you. No offense. Nia, Femi shakes his head. This one, he squeezes your shoulder, helped me fend off some of the Hexport scum while you were busy sunning yourself. Nia raises an eyebrow. I'm sure you can handle them, big brother. Okay, so they're siblings. Her glib response hides the flash of concern that passes across her face. You can't tell if Femi noticed. Nia turns to you. Thanks, she smiles sweetly. And I am sorry for my brother. She shoots him a glance. Just in general. Nia, Femi murmurs. Enough now. He reaches out and takes the bag you were carrying. Nia rolls her eyes at you, but stays silent. Factory Row wouldn't take these. Femi hefts the bag. I'm gonna load them back up. Maybe we'll find use for them. He turns back to you. Thanks for the assist, Sleeper. He nods firmly. Not what I expected. He slaps the button for the bridge door and kicks off along the docking bridge on his way to the Symbol Crash. Nia looks at you with a raised eyebrow. I hope my brother was joking. Or did you really help him? I tried. Thank you. She looks back at the ship. My brother needs more help than my brother needs help more than he admits. What do you mean? She tenses. I don't know if... She smiles a tight smile. I shouldn't have said anything. She pauses, thinking. I want to ask you something. She takes a deep breath and then gives you a direct look. What is she building up to? Are you looking for a crew? Hey, she looks away. Sorry to be direct, but you seem like, well, if you are on Hexport, maybe you are with a crew. She stops herself. I mean, maybe your crew needs a crew. Maybe you are looking. Why do you ask? Neil looks back at the ship, then at you. Look, I'll be honest. Being on a crew with my brother is nice, but he is suffocating me. She frowns at her own bluntness. I'm not a kid anymore, you know, but he still sees me like one. She shrugs. I want to show him that I can handle myself. I need experience. I need to run some contracts. She gives you a determined look. What do you say? I'll think about it. I'm a good salvager, alright? You can use me. She smiles. I can spot things, find gaps, weighs in. She folds her arms across her chest. I know what I'm doing. Femi taught me well. She glances back at the ship. Just consider it, alright? Let me prove myself. Suddenly a shout comes from the ship, echoing down the passage. Femi. He makes both of you nervous. Nia looks in his direction. I should go. She pushes off towards the docking bridge. I'll be waiting. Nia gives you one last distance. One last distance? Where the fuck did I get distance? Nia gives you one last glance as she departs, then disappears into the docking bridge, leaving you alone in the passage. Wait, do I have a... I have a point! So, okay, so that tells me how many I need. I can't fuck around with Endear at all. That's fucking rough. Okay. Duly noted. Okay, so I need more points before I touch that shit. Okay, so this is where I play Star and Stoker. And then I can buy food here too. What's happening over here? Right, this is this. That's Endure. It's only risky. Yikes. That is... How much is this? Buy two? Buy two? God damn! My fucking bad. Okay, I guess I'm playing fucking this. See how this goes. Okay, 5. That's decent. Okay, let's see. Danger. Skill required. I guess I could do it as many... God damn! Jesus! Fucking hell. Okay, let me use this. Okay. It's 100%. I'm gonna fuck with this. See what's happening. 10 cryo. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. The map. Okay, this could be good. That's 200. Okay, we need 2 fuel to get there. Do we need 4 fuel to get back then? Okay, let me buy that. buy that. That's actually really fucking cheap. 15? Okay, so that's actually really cheap. I should probably have done that instead. Okay, I'm liking this already. There's so much more at stake just from the get-go. The first game was good, just introducing the world, and then it introduced the stakes, but then that is not great. I am going to sleep, and then I'm going to go on that trip. That's some good dice. Some real good dice. Alright, okay, confirm. Ooh, oh my god! Okay, so I can't take him. Travel to contract. Here we go, confirm. I feel like I should have gotten more fuel. Ooh, okay. It's a drone. Seraphin spots the signal source. The signal source first. The light barely shimmering off its dark hull plating. A design trait that betrays covert use. A flash catches your attention, and you see a rent in the hull, through which red light pulses. Wounded, Seraphin shakes his head. Wish they'd finished the job. You've seen one before? Seraphin looks back over his shoulder towards you. We've seen one before. Don't you? He sighs. Sorry, I know it isn't your fault. He looks at the drone. Lane had us work on one in the Darkside Bay. Though it was barely a shell, disarmed and deactivated, he had us searching through its guts for salvage. Even that one gave me the creeps, and it had its core ripped out. He pushes the ship closer. This one is still alive. Conway. Nia kisses her teeth. Corporate scum. You glance over at her and see the fire in her bright eyes. They don't even dare to come here and force. They don't even dare to come out here and force us out themselves. It's all proxies and drones. She shakes her head. Typical core-bred cowards. Run into them before? She glances at you. You might say that. She looks down at the drone. You won't see me taking my eye off that thing for a second. Seraphin carefully guides the ship closer. You watch the drone. System is full on these things now, running missions for their operators. Rare to see one out in the belt, though. Maybe got hit during a hit and run with Senate stat mercs. It looks like it's drifting. Most of the system's blown out, and look there. He jabs a finger towards a red light on the far side of the drone. It's still broadcasting, maybe even receiving. Can it attack us? Unlikely. Seraphin smiles. Would have blasted us already if it could. Comforting. Nia looks nervous. Seraphin brings you even closer. What I remember from the Darkside job is that the central core and the broadcast array need to be shut off to kill these things. Okay, so central core, broadcast array. Okay, duly noted. Core will turn off local systems, and the broadcast array will sever the link with the Conway operators. Seraphin swallows, but you can bet those systems are protected. Can we blow it up? This is too dangerous. Let Seraphin explain. Your attention is suddenly drawn by a shudder from the drone, like a tremor running along its length. This thing is rigged to blow Sleeper. He frowns. We go slow and careful, and we don't touch anything we don't know about. He turns back to Nia. You hear that? I got you. She looks sincere. Seraphin brings the rig to a stop, close enough for you to cross through the open space to reach the drone's hull. Let's suit up. Okay, so that big ass thing is just the drone, I think so. You head down to the airlock to prepare. As you get suited up, you think of the corporate war taking place in the inner system, the war that this drone was driven from. Out here on the shore of the conflict, the biggest danger is that this Flotsam and Jetsam drifting in with the tides and orbit of the system might, one cycle, bring the war with it. For now, the belt is outside of its reach, but looking out at the red pulsing drone, that doesn't give you much comfort. Ooh, shit. Welcome to your first contract. While on a contract, you will be able to assign two dice for each crew member, as you would assign your own dice. Pay attention to the crew skills and use them effectively. On certain outcomes, crew will take crew stress. When their stress is full, you will no longer be able to use them to perform actions. While on contract, your energy bar will automatically be supplied for each cycle that you have available supplies. When your supplies are depleted, both you and your crew will take 1 stress per cycle. Gotcha. So you need the food to not take stress. Contracts also have their own contract stress. When this bar is filled, the contract will fail. Good luck. Drone stress. Rigged to below. Shit. Okay. The rig access hatch. Let me look at this. Shit. Okay. So they have negatives in the in those fields. Only really I can focus on that. Okay. With the drone in such a reactive state, ready to fry itself in defense, perhaps reprogramming the hatch to open to your crew is the best approach. The drone is in a delicate state, and any damage could cause it to trigger its self-destruct. It will take skill to release the hatch. Okay, so there's the hatch we can go through. Look at the hull damage. Identify route. It might be possible to slip through the gap in the drone's damaged hull, but once inside, where to go? How to find the broadcast array. Create an opening. No, I'm not doing that. That's high risk to just blowing us the fucking hell. Identify route. That is probably the best thing I can do. Let me throw you in there. I'm glad I brought you. Okay. I shouldn't use you yet. Identify route. Only one. Oh shit, I gain stress. You gain some stress. As your stress increases, you will... Wait. Fuck. What was that? Stress and dice health. Your stress tracks both physical and mental stress as you cure. You cure stress by undertaking dice actions while starving or when you're using the push ability on a contract. That's why I can't use it. You can have a maximum of 10 stress. When your die is rolled at the start of a cycle, your stress dictates if they take damage or not. Higher stress means higher chance of damage. The white markers above the stress bar tell you which members will damage your dice when rolled. When at a hub, you can reduce stress at the rig bunks located using dice. Each dice has 3 dice health. When it is depleted, dice will break and must be repaired to be used normally. On the safe difficulty, broken dice are worth 1. On other difficulties, they cannot be used. When a hub, you can repair dice at the rig workshop location once unlocked by using rare and scrap components. On risky and dangerous difficulty, if all of your dice are broken, your character will die. On risky difficulty, this means you will gain 1 permanent glitch. On dangerous, your game will end. Fuck. That is bad. Shit. Okay. Not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna use the 4. Hopefully it's a double. Drone stress. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I can't risk having this shit go to fucking hell. Okay. This would be 2. Cool. Pretty sick, right, Sleeper? Oh, they have little things. I fucking love that. I do not trust my dice at all. What does push do? 1 stress, re-roll. Okay. I understand. Okay. That gives me stress. Fuck, it's a 2. Damn it. Okay. I'm good with interface. Is this guy interface? Does have interface. No. God, no. I nearly fucked myself. Alright. Please don't. Please, please, please. Thank fuck. Okay. That is all I'm comfortable with doing. End cycle. Okay. Oh. Damn! Fuck! Okay, you've taken damage to a dice because of stress. When your dice are rolled at the start of the cycle, your stress dictates if you take damage or not. Higher stress means a higher chance of damage. Yep, we already went through this. White markers above stress? Yes. Okay. When on a hub, reduce stress. Yep. When markers above stress bar show which dice rolls will be damage, the dice health. Oh, okay. Wait. I think I get it. The layout of these markers depends on your difficulty. Gotcha. So if I so since I rolled 2 1s at the top, there's each of the dice numbers. Since it's in the 1, I got 2 1s, it damaged both of those. That's really bad. Not that bad, but it's bad enough. Fuck. That's not good. Fuck. Okay, we got 2 more. 2 more stress. Please. Okay, I'll take the stress. That's not good, but I'll take the stress. You hear the bleeping immediately. Among the chambers and cables of the drone's interior, something has started counting down. Guys, Nia's voice comes hissing through the suit's comm channel. Does anyone else hear that? Because I'm getting nervous. Shit, Seraphin's voice joins her. This is what I was worried about. Are we screwed? I can't be sure. Seraphin has dropped his voice to a whisper, as if that might make a difference. Either this thing is about to send out a distress call or it's about to blow. We've got to shut this system down fast. He pauses. Then we move on to the other side because I bet there's a surprise waiting for us there too. We good? Nia sounds tense. I'm heading back to the ship. Am I heading back to the ship or what? Seraphin cuts in. We're good. We keep going. He shuts off the channel. You take a moment in silence. All right, time to deal with this fast. Then we get over to the other side before something happens. Damn. Fuck. Shit. Okay, this is my fucking forte. I didn't mean that to rhyme, but we're rolling with it. Shit. Okay. Shit. Okay. Right, we gotta do this. Drone death. Disable the core. Shut down the broadcast array. Oh, fuck. Once both are done, this Conway drone won't bother anyone anymore. Oh, gotcha. That's half of it. And then the array disable is there. So this is my forte. Alright, I got that end. Okay, I gotta get this hatch open. The issue is I don't trust this. It's a 3. I have a good chance here. Okay, fuck it. Okay, thank God. Smashed it. Thank Jesus. Okay. 1 cycle of supplies. And that's it. You've used all your energy and are now starving. While starving, you gain 1 stress. Okay, these are not great rolls for him. 3. I'll give it a chance. That is great. Fan-fucking-tastic. I can take a gamble. That's not good. During a contact, you can use your push ability once per cycle to give you an edge in a tricky situation. Oh, fuck, that may be a good call. Oh, fuck, that may be good. 5! Oh my god! That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay. That's good. Okay, fuck, I shouldn't have used her shit. and he is useless here. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We have breathing room. God damn it. What? One of your dice is broken due to loss of dice health. Broken dice can be repaired. The rig, the cost, for the cost, the workshop is available. What are these fucking dice? These are great. Holy shit. I'm starting with you and your shit. I hope this is 3. It's not. Perfectly judged. I am glad. There we go. The thrumming, pulsing interior of the drone goes still for the first time since you boarded it. You look across at Seraphim and Nia and share a smile. You all exhale so loudly it can be heard over the suit's shared comm channel. The drone is dead. One less piece of Conway shit to worry about, Nia grins. We killed it. Don't get too excited, Seraphim cuts in. It was looking pretty rough when we got here. You make your way back out to the hull, the drone now faintly rolling in one direction, its stabilizers offline. Nia catches up with you as you glide towards the rig. We make a pretty good crew, Sleeper. What will your brother think? Don't go ruining it by bringing him into this, Nia grins. Maybe he'll never find out. You reach the rig's airlock and take one last look at the drone's dark hull. It catches the light as it rolls into the vacuum. At some point in the near future, this drone will likely be smashed into pieces by one of the many asteroids of the belt, spread across this place as twinkling dust. The thought pleases you. As does the thought of all that cryo Hexport now owes you. Time to go collect. Thank God. The contract is concluded. You can leave via the map. You can now travel back to the hub. Once you leave, you will not be able to return. -5 stress during travel. I will take it. After docking at Hexport, Seraphim lets go of the controls and leans back in the seat. Nia leans over to you. Thank you, Sleeper. She stretches. I know you took a chance on me. Thank you for helping. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Nia smiles an infectious smile. Feels good to make a contract work. Seraphim smiles. No matter how we pull it off, it's hard to agree. It's hard not to agree, and it feels better when the Hexport courier comes with a lockbox full of chits. Lane may still be hunting you, but this should help the efforts to slip his net. Suddenly you hear a familiar voice. Nia. Femi glides into view, approaching from the docks. He fixes you with a stare. What are you playing at, Sleeper? Nia wanted to come. You go to speak, but Nia drifts forward, cutting you off. Don't come throwing your weight around, Femi. I can make my own decisions. She glances back at you. Sleeper took me at my own word, and I'm grateful. Femi is fuming. Did they now? He turns to you. Well, if you are working for Sleeper, I hope they paid you well. Nia looks away. Well, I asked so. Femi smiles. Oh, so they aren't paying you. Seraphim crosses arms. Let's keep this civil. You realize this is the first time he's meeting Femi. If we are being civil, seems like Nia is owed her share. Femi fixes you with a severe look. You know what? She honestly deserves it. I'll give her a little. How much did I give her? You grab around a quarter of the chits from the lockbox and hold them out to Nia. She takes them sheepishly. Alright then, Femi smiles. We're good here. He turns to leave. Nia mouths sorry and follows Femi across the docks. Seraphim watches them go. You sure know how to pick 'em, Sleeper. He shakes his head. He turns away and heads back along the docking bridge. I just hope we aren't going to end up a stack of cryo short when we need to get out of here. I'm confident. You completed a drive and earned an upgrade point. You push upgrades available, go to the character screen to the right of the UI and see them. So now I can choose this shit. I definitely want to get that damage upgrade, yes. Okay. So, food, firstly. Need food, desperately. And I'll buy like 2 of these. Alright, well, there goes half of it. Alright, what do we look for? Okay, we just gotta escape. We've got to get 300 more chits or do that one thing. God, there's so much more to this. There's so much more at stake, it feels. And I love that. Like, before, your decisions and your actions and, have too much consequence in the first game. This has so much consequence, and I really like that. Alright, let's get one more. And then I'm going to try and tackle this. Because I feel like it's just going to be so much quicker than the other one. Not available. Fuck. Okay, their skill is my skill. So I don't need them. I don't think I can fix myself yet. So I think I will need them. As much as I don't want to bring them, I think I'm going to need to.